this morning, our region is under a wind advisory after last night's strong winds knocked down several trees and power lines.
All right, let's start things off with Melanie Olmec live in Vienna this morning with what you need to know if you plan to be outside today, but also where there is a challenge for local residents. Mel?
That is for sure. First off, let's just talk about Dominion, Virginia, now reporting about 2,500 power outages in the Northern Virginia area right now. That is the latest number. I just checked their website. But yeah, you mentioned behind me, a little bit of a surprise for people waking up this morning on Coral Gables Lane here in Vienna. We've seen a number of people having to make their way to work this morning on foot. And this is why we talked to one guy who was not able to get out this morning.
It's a big tree. I don't know. It'll probably take them a while to move it. I was leaving for work, and I can't get out because a massive tree has fallen over the road and crushed the car and everything.
Now, Joe says his wife heard it just before 4 a.m. It is all dead-end streets behind the tree blockade. About 36 homes trapped until crews can come and clear it away. And this has been happening all over the area since yesterday morning. A 75-year-old tree came down with a thunderous crash Sunday morning. This was on Thornapple Street in Chevy Chase. The tree pulled down wires and also struck a house. People were home, but there were no injuries. In the 3 o'clock hour, things really got crazy in Montgomery County. There were about a dozen reports of trees and wires down from Rockville, Gaithersburg, Bealsville, Silver Spring. This one on Sligo Creek Parkway near Forest Glen Road. The sparks and high winds even caused a small brush fire, which was quickly contained by fire crews. And the issues continued into the evening. Video here from Montgomery County Fire and Rescue of a tall tree across MacArthur Boulevard. Power lines down there as well, and a fire hydrant damaged by the hard hit. We're also keeping an eye on the National Park Service. They actually had to shut down the Washington Monument yesterday because of the high winds. It wasn't because of anything structural. They said it's against their policy when the winds are that high to have people standing in line waiting by the doors. There's definitely a risk of projectiles, things blowing around, people getting hurt. So they had to make that decision yesterday. We'll check and see what their plans are for today. And again, out here in Vienna, we have seen a Fairfax County crew out here assessing the damage, starting to make a plan. So we'll keep you updated on how long it's going to take for folks to get out of their homes here.
To be extra careful. Thanks so much, Melanie.